Bismillah. Hello. This is the ChainLink weekly chart. This is a trade that I pointed out. Uh, well, Happy New Year, first of all. This is my first post after the New Year. So this was before in one of my streams before the New Year. I was talking about this trade. The triangle is closing down, and uh, I said that I don't believe this is the type of descending triangle that pushes price downwards, but the opposite. It pushes price upwards. It compresses price so much that there is enough momentum to shoot upwards. And I said that the reason was because of this strong support line that has been carrying the price ever since the last Bitcoin bearish cycle in 2018. It wasn't the last bearish cycle, but uh, that one significant bearish cycle in 2018. So Chainlink has been outperforming Bitcoin ever since then, and that's why I believe that this support line is important and that it would hold. And as we have seen in the past, in the weeks of December, it did hold the price. We've seen the low in the week of 13 December, and now we are seeing bullish momentum. I zoomed down on this to trade it on the hourly, and it was a successful trade. I'm not going to go through that right now, but there are many other. I published other posts about how I manage this on the hourly. Now on the weekly, this is a bigger trade with a bigger target with a bigger stop loss. And the stop loss is 18%, 19% down from the entry point, which was here. Now you can still make a new entry here and this, and I still suggest you keep the stop loss where it is, and this will give you a potential loss of 38%. So let's make a new position here just for in case someone missed the first entry and would like to know how much. And this is so if this is your first target, then it's 83% upside. This is only 2.21 reward to risk ratio. That's not good enough in my opinion. But if this is your target, if you're going to hold all the way up to this target, then that's lucrative and that is worth it. Now I have to point out that there's the RSI divergence between this low and that low. RSI is higher on the second chart. Let me just move this a little bit up. RSI is higher here, even though this is not a lower low, but it's almost equal low with higher RSI. So there was RSI divergence. This gave me a sign of reversal, and it is indeed reversal with this bullish weekly candle. This is a sign of reversal. There are still 4 days left on this weekly candle to close, so I have to be careful about that, making that conclusion. But there are enough reasons for me to be bullish here. We have to also point out, let's see, one indicator at a time. So you see this, I forgot the VPVR, the volume profile. That's what it's called, volume profile. Shows that there isn't much resistance up here compared to below this price. So once we have cleared this zone, there is less and less resistance upwards, which means you shouldn't be surprised if this move happens in a matter of 4, 5, 6 weeks. Something like this here. These are only 9 bars here, 9 weeks. 7 bars, we already reached the top, and you see the momentum started small, just like we're doing it here now. So this could happen again. In a matter of 7 weeks or 8 weeks, you reach the top again. And this time we have already tested this trend line. So I wouldn't be surprised if it goes even higher than this. I don't have any fundamental reason for why Chainlink might do this. what adoption might cause this. I'm not really following the project. I only know from a long time ago that it was one of these quality projects, and it has a chance of success. I don't really look at fundamentals that much, but technically I look at the chart and I think this is a good trade. The next indicator I want to show is TD Sequential, and I see that nines, I see a 9 here. This topped on an 8. Here it topped on an 8 also. So I could say that it topped on an 8 here. I could say that 8s rather than 9s are more significant reversal signals for this particular chart. Which means, and we are now on the third, in the green 3 candle. Let me zoom in a little bit. We are now on the green 3 candle. Let me turn off this thing. So I expect 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 more weeks, 6 more weeks, including this one of upside. So you have to set a generous stop loss for this trade to work. Remember that this is on the weekly. You shouldn't really go down to the 1 hour chart and say, okay, I'm going to set my stop loss here below this candle or below this candle. This will take you out for sure. This is a weekly trade. It could go down back to test the support line. That's totally fine. It's a weekly trade. Don't mix up the hourly trade with a weekly trade. If you want to take an hourly trade, then you can do that with a different position, with a different calculation, different risk calculation. But this is a weekly trade. And you should be ready to lose 19%, or if you're entering now, you should be ready to lose 40% in return for 200%, or 3x your Bitcoin. Okay. I don't see much resistance. That's the conclusion. I don't see much resistance upwards. I think this is a really good trade. We're entering at the low. We just confirmed that this trend line is a strong support. We're just in the beginning of a TD countdown. There are no sequential 13s coming up, no C13s coming up. So all of these are really good signs. On top of that, the Bitcoin dominance chart is, not sure if I can pull it up quickly now. Bitcoin dominance, let me actually do that. BTC dominance. It's called Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is going down either way, whether I find the chart or not. Let's see. It's an index. That's going market cap, BTC dominance. Yeah, this is the one. 9. I'm gonna get a video editor soon because this is gonna get boring in the real video. 9. We're on the 9 here, but we are breaking below this line. It's not a certain thing, but I see that we this line held as support for 2 times, and now it's breaking below, and I believe Bitcoin dominance will go down to maybe an all-time low actually, versus Ethereum and Solana and other coins and all these projects that are popping up. This will be the next bull cycle, and then at the low of this cycle, we will see everything drop, just like in January 2018. Bitcoin dominance will rise and the bubble will pop, and the natural cycle we have seen before. One more thing I need to point out is Fibonacci. Let me go back to this chart. I wanted to show. Let me turn this off. So we have to do something like this. Let me get the magnet. If you have any questions, guys, I would really appreciate you leave it in the comments or send me a personal message on TradingView. So these arrows are pointing to the 0.5 Fibonacci line. And this, I suppose, is significant resistance because, as you can see here, this is the top. It stopped exactly at 0.5 Fibonacci. So this is significant. I anticipate some kind of reversal and retest from this line downwards before we reevaluate and continue to move upwards. I wouldn't be surprised if we just shoot past it, like I said. So both are equally possible for me right now. I would be looking maybe to take partial profit at the zero point 0.5 Fibonacci line. And I will keep you updated. So keep watching the channel. Follow me on TradingView and subscribe on YouTube. If you like this video, please also leave a like. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Also on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. Thank you very much and see you soon.